What is up, everyone? My name is Vlad, the crypto trader, as part of the Be Independent tribe, and today we're gonna go over one specific setup which I found during today's scan in the morning, which is on AMBTC, Ambrosus, or whatever it's called. It doesn't really matter. Risk reward is higher than usual, but let's go over the logic of the setup first and foremost. And the way we do this is by removing everything. Dun, 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 and this alarm as well. So let's zoom out a bit more. For example, to the 2-day. Oosh. So relatively a lot of volume coming through in this last half a year almost. Accumulation, maybe, don't know. I mean, swing low would be somewhere here. Deviation, support, broke it, resistance. But now a lot of accumulation volume coming through. Accumulation or not, trading volume, that's for sure. Let's take a look at the volume profile at these lower levels. So that's here. For those that don't know how the volume profile works, this red line is the POC, point of control, I believe. And then the majority, so if you compare these two volume bars, these ones right here represent 70% of the volume, whereas the rest represents the remainder. So that should be up here, as you can see. And I generally highlight the POC on my charts. Obviously, it'll change based on the time frame which we select. So let's go with, as you saw there, the POC changed a bit. Let's go with keeps changing. Let's go with this level. If we zoom in a bit more, what we will see is a symmetrical triangle, what most of us know as a symmetrical triangle. And if we just select the symmetrical triangle, again we see that the POC is somewhere here. No, it's not somewhere here, it is here. So again, we see that these points of control are really close to each other on both a higher time frame on the 2-day as well as the lower time frame. What we're gonna do next is following a 3-count method or bit method, which you can find out a bit more if you're interested. Just DM me. Is a 3 impulse count essentially here. So this would be our first impulse, this is our second impulse, then we need to highlight our third and final impulse, like so. Excuse me. And then the high of this third impulse becomes our entry. The low of that third impulse becomes our stop. And if we use our fib tool, as you'll see, I love fib tools in this video as well. We use the fib tool to draw something that's called the midline, and you'll see why it is useful very soon. So what I like to trade with is an entry, a stop, and a take profit. So as you can see now, just by drawing this simple the simple structure, there are 2/3 of our trade idea are already represented on it. So that's our entry and our stop. The way we find our take profit is by taking what the pattern already gives us. So let's draw the high, let's connect these highs and lows of the impulses, like so, and project them from this yellow line. Our take profit comes from the biggest impulse wave. So this is from first impulse, and then there are also two levels of significance which are taken from the geometry of the pattern, as you saw how. And this is kind of the basic setup that we have. So we have, these are called rest areas, this is our take profit, and having a take profit, an entry, and a stop allows you to draw the full trading idea in advance. This draw is slightly different to the one we started with, but the concept is still the same. Probably no. So these are nicely highlighted. So it's this level here. So you want it fully touching if you're a perfectionist like me, and then this one is a bit above. So this one is right here. I mean, there's a lot of spots where this could go a bit not wrong, but just, yeah, the draw can come out different. For example, if you didn't take the exact maximum and minimum points and so on. So in any case, what we see here is a really nice balance, really strong buying spikes, followed with a, with a really slow grind, and I mean, not decrease of volume. What I mean is, like, just the price action is decreasing slowly. That's what I want to pay attention to. Again, the POC in confluence with our entry and stop loss, so it's right in between them. So that's amazing. Last but not least, again, some FIB compliance from the setup. The take profit is really close to the 727 1.272, sorry, retracement for the full amplitude of our high and low, maximum high and low. So generally, very positive on this setup. And currently, this is an earlier entry, which I usually take, but it just looks really good in terms of geometry, fibs, and volume profile. So yeah, just would like to give you a heads up on AMP. If you see it, 20% in a couple of days, you've been warned. Obviously, the setup could fail. That's why risk management is so important. So if you put your whole stack on it and lose 10%, it's also not my fault. So it all depends on how much you enter with and your risk management, as well as your trading psychology. Some people are okay with losing 10% of their accounts. Some people are not okay with that. That depends on each one of us and what risk profile we have. You can check trading ideas like this in our Discord, so where we share what we're seeing on the charts, essentially. Mostly we're active in the crypto, but also equities, FX, commodities, not so much, honestly. The way you can join us is by going to the website right here. I can show you. And it's actually at the bottom almost of each page, but yeah, just go straight to the community and join now, and then you'll be right here. So I hope to see you soon. I hope this video provided you some additional value in how I view the markets and how you can view the markets. And I hope to see you the next time around. Take care.